Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Let's go. New map. We're back with another mapping video. And we are going to do the 1945 one. Create my world. Unlabeled provinces. Alright, let's start off as this country. Because we can. Actually, let me do. Alright. Let's take out this country. Because, we're not big enough. And we want to take out this country. Expand by country. Boom. 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 That's better. That's way better. Oh my god, these little... The zoom on this thing is so good. Like, this thing looks massive. But as I was saying, we're also going to take out this country. And it's very cool because, now we get to expand by province. But we are going to add different wars now. So we're going to make this country also expand by province. And we're going to make them take out all these other countries. Panama is going to invade all these other countries and become really strong. And Mexico. Mexico. That's a country. And I'm going to expand by draw. And I hope that this does not mess up. Let's go. That's the last time I'm using expand by draw. I'm going to stop it because that can cause problems with the map. That's the new border of Mexico. And it has about 3 provinces now. This one, and this one. Yeah. But now, Colombia? No, not Colombia. This is Colombia. This is Venezuela, right? Well, Venezuela is going to end up raising a military because Colombia was. Colombia was getting a bigger military, and Venezuela did not like this, so they started to invade these countries to get a little layback land, so that if they got invaded, they wouldn't get invaded. Then Colombia struck, taking out the main area of Venezuela and invading his 2 islands, making it so Venezuela was just a small little country. Now, that country, I forgot the name of... I actually don't even think I ever knew the name. I know a lot of country names, I just don't know where the names are. The U.S. is not happy that they did that, so Mexico is getting invaded now. Boom. Mexico got invaded. And back to this country, going to expand by province and take out the main source of Panama. Panama's getting really mad at this, and Panama decides to take out their main area. And Jamaica, all that, Haiti, all that, right? But now this country is even more mad, and they start to send all the troops in. Like, every single troop is going in. And they quickly spread across this whole area easily. They send all the troops back into Jamaica and all that, and it's all done for. Boom. Another invasion on the Cuban area, and boom. They're looking like that. Down to Brazil, with all this war happening, they're not very happy about it. So they're going to keep on, and they're going to invade Peru, all that. Argentina, Chile, and they're basically going to take out all of the countries here. But eventually, had to be an eventually here. Eventually, they will fall. expand by country. What the heck? Some countries are going to get... The main part of Brazil is getting invaded. This country already owns part of it. The U.S. is going to get in on some of the action, take out some of these areas like Argentina and Chile and this country, and that is going to be done. And Brazil was basically changed of all its borders. Next thing, Canada invading Greenland? Wait, why? Because they can. Boom. And Iceland, because they can. Once again, they can. England invading Ireland? Yep, they are. France is now going to send in some troops into Spain. Boom, invading Spain and Portugal and Morocco and that country that I forgot the name of. Then Germany is going to get its other half by invading it. Boom, it's Germany now. And they're going to go on a rampage through this area and be done. Quickly, Russia is now going to spread across and hit here. Boom! Let's go. This is the South American area. Very different borders, and yeah, Venezuela got cooked. But it's weird because they ended up with more land than they started with. So that's a little weird, but nobody really cares about that part. And the craziest thing is gonna happen. Boom, the USA. Boom. Russia's invaded by the USA, so is Canada. Canada is invaded by the USA. And Iceland, Canada's left with the Greenland area. And that's all they get. And then they get that part too. And that means Sweden. No, Norway. Sweden then pulls up to Denmark and is like, well, you haven't gotten invaded yet. I'm going to try and invade you. Denmark did not like the fact that they tried to get invaded, so they took out Sweden. I don't know if that's realistic or not. It could probably not be. But Finland did not like that, so they invade Denmark and push them back into their territory, and they eventually die and leave. No. No! Is that Turkey? No. Let's pretend Finland just randomly invaded that area. But let's also pretend France decided to go in and take out the Italians. And pulled up. They showed through with this one. They showed that they were one of the strongest countries for a reason, everybody. For a reason. Russians are officially not there, and the Roman Empire is recreated by the French, which is weird, but it happens. Now, I'm going to try something risky, but in Europe, this is especially glitchy. But what the heck? Why ain't it working? Finally, and they take out all of Ireland and all that. Now France has basically recreated the Roman Empire. Basically, I mean, look, they're probably even bigger than the Roman Empire, let's be honest. But even then, we can look at these great empires and think, why is Colombia invading all of Venezuela? And why does Venezuela have all of Brazil? You know, it's simple questions like that can really get you. But Antarctica pulls up. Army of penguins. boom, 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 boom. They're taking out all of Africa. Africans are stunned by what they see. Penguins in Africa, some of them die. But the penguins push forward with polar bears. And eventually there's a Arctic takeover. Which is weird because they're invading Africa. Which is like the opposite of Arctic. France gets invaded though. France gets invaded immediately. They lose their African soil, basically. Basically, all of their African soil is lost. Just again. Again, all of their African stuff is lost. So, everyone makes a coalition, and they agree to help France get their stuff back. Which is crazy, since France invaded everyone, so it's kind of weird why everyone else is helping them get their stuff back, but they eventually get their land back and they're happy. But they decide to push deeper into the Arctic area, which would be a very big mistake, as the Arctic people are not happy, even though they're not really people. They're polar bears and penguins, and all the other Arctic animals that signed up to join the war. But France is now a major superpower and is really big. But we can look at all this and think, why? Why? But like and subscribe by Googly Doo coming at me from my monitor.